Hi, I'm Laurelyn Morrissey, and this is for anyone who has ever said, I just want to stay in my home, or I'm not ready for that yet, or my family will help when the time comes. Today, I'm sharing 7 things that most people don't know about planning for aging until they're in the middle of a crisis. And by then, it's more expensive, it's more emotional, and it's harder on everyone involved. So if you want to age with clarity and choices, you're going to want to hear all of the 7 things I'm going to talk about, especially number 6. That one surprises most people. So let's get started. Number 1, a will and a power of attorney are not a plan. Yes, those documents certainly matter, but legal paperwork does not tell your family where you want to live, what kind of care you're okay with, how you would like them to help or not help. That is not a will. That is a life care plan. And that is what we help people create at Silver Savvy. So think about this. Do your loved ones know what kind of care you'll want if your health changed? Number 2, your home probably isn't ready for you to age. You might love your home, but is it set up to support you through the next 10 or 20 years? And we're talking about entryways, bathrooms, staircases, lighting, laundry access, fall hazards. Here's a client story. We worked with a client named Sarah who had a beautiful home in the Boston area, but the only bathroom she had, full bathroom, was upstairs. So we helped her reorganize her living space to keep her in her home longer safely. Number 3, it's not just about health, it's about function. And this is what we call functional aging. You might feel healthy today, but how is your strength? How is your balance? Do you exercise on a regular basis? How is your endurance? Can you carry laundry upstairs or prep a meal after a long day? And if you're not feeling well, are you able to shower or bathe safely? We help clients look at these real life situations before they become problems. So think about, what are 3 daily tasks that you feel might become hard 10 years from now? Number 4, most people haven't had the conversation. Families assume they know what mom and dad wants, but here's the problem. Nobody talks about it clearly, or they talk about it once and they never revisit it, or they're avoiding it altogether. We help families have these conversations in a structured, supportive way so there's clarity and not conflict when things change. Here's a common issue we've seen. One sibling thinks, keep mom home no matter what. Another thinks assisted living is safer. And if mom hasn't had a say, that decision turns into tension. Number 5, planning does not mean giving up control. In fact, it's the opposite. Planning means you decide where to live, you decide how your care is handled, you decide who steps in and when, and without a plan, those decisions happen in emergency rooms or courtrooms. And with a plan, you're in charge. Number 6, staying in your home takes a real plan, and this is a big one. Aging in place is not just about grab bars. It's about home layout, access to care, transportation, social connection, budgeting for in-home health. You can absolutely stay in your home, but not without a strategy. Have you ever asked, who would help me if I couldn't drive for 3 months? We help you answer those questions with a real-life, practical plan. And number 7, you don't need to do this alone. This is where most people get stuck. They think, I don't even know where to start, or I don't want to overwhelm my family. It's too early or it's too late. And the truth is, you are right on time. And at Silver Savvy, this is exactly what we do. We help you take stock of where you are. We build a plan that reflects your values, and we support you in revisiting it as life changes. So if you want your future to feel less uncertain and more intentional, start here. Schedule your free consultation with us, Silver Savvy. We'll walk you through your life, your goals, and your options, because aging well doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you plan with intention, age well, and live fully. Check us out to learn more at silversavvy.com. Thanks for listening.